Hi everyone, it's been a while and we are well overdue for some planty updates, so let's get to it. So, here on my front porch by entryway, we have a ton of beautiful potted plants, and I'm so happy about how well this is filling out. It's going to be gorgeous this summer to see all of these blooms. You can already see my hydrangeas starting here. They are stunning, but I want to show you before I get into everything here something really cool that my mom actually gifted me recently, and that is a boxwood basil. I have never seen these before in my life. They are so cool. It is a type of dwarf basil. It smells absolutely amazing. Oh, I love it. I come out here and smell it every single day. But it grows like a boxwood. You can shape it. And let me see what this says, how big it gets. Oops, because I still have the tag here. So this will grow 10 to 12 inches tall and wide. So that's pretty big. So I'm excited to see how this fills out during the coming months and throughout the season. I really wanted to have a cut garden for flowers this year, so here I have this little area of potted flowers. Here I have some painted daisies in the center of that three-tiered stand, and on either side of that I have a wildflower mix. Now you can see that these are very overseeded, but I can't be bothered to thin them out, so it's survival of the fittest at this point. Now, I've had a lot of questions about my string of hearts, which was my very first video on YouTube, and I was telling you all about the aerial tubers and how to propagate. Well, since then, I have cut back this plant twice. You can see that there is tons of new growth coming back already. And I think that that's because it likes this spot right here in my kitchen, right on the windowsill. So it's getting plenty of sunlight right on the top of the plant, which is what strings of things love to have. Now, I did take some of those aerial tubers that I cut out to put in the top to fill it out, and they are doing amazingly. You can see how long those have gotten, and I am very proud of the progress. I've also taken cuttings from this plant and planted them into two other pots. Now, I gave one of those away, but I do have one here still, and it is doing wonderfully as well. Now, pothos, this guy here, is one of my favorite plants, and you can see in my houseplant tour, I think it was back in February, I have a lot of it. But this guy has gotten so big, I actually had to cut it back because it was running into my olive tree down at the bottom here on the floor. And I want to show you this. So this is a runner, and it's got little to no leaf action on it because it's searching for light. So this half of the plant is on the back side, or the front side rather, of this bookshelf, and the rest of the plant is around the side and the back side of the bookshelf towards the sun. This guy couldn't figure out how to get to the sun, so it's just reaching out farther and farther and farther and searching. So what we're going to do to fix this is just redirect this around to where the sunlight is, and it should fix itself within a few days. Now, I did want to start a living wall at some point, and I went ahead and I took a bunch of cuttings a few months ago to start that, but I really can't decide where in this house I want to put it. So I'm not going to beat myself up over it, and when I figure it out, I figure it out. But I ended up putting the Tradescantia cuttings inside of little glass containers. And then I put those in a beautiful white planter, and they've kind of become this gorgeous centerpiece on my coffee table. And I just don't have the heart to break it up because it's just stunning. Look at this. It's just beautiful. But I have plenty more of this plant outside. You saw the big basket of it hanging out by the front door, so I can always make more cuttings. Now, my fireplace has kind of become a massive display area for some of my absolute favorite plants. So let's get in here because I want to show you a few things that are really exciting. This is my absolutely favorite plant right now. It is just stunning. Look how huge these blooms are on this orchid. I am so proud of it. It is doing such an amazing job, and it has been in bloom for at least a month. I went and took video footage of every single leaf after it opened, and I'll put that together and make a short little video for you guys. So keep an eye out for that. Oh, I just love it. I have it next to my bed so I can wake up every morning and it's the first thing I see. Now, I won't bore you with all of my plans. If I went and gave an update on everything, this video would probably be like 20-30 minutes long. So I just want to show you one more thing, and that is my Monstera, my big baby. So this poor thing I found bugs on at the end of last year, and I was devastated. It was really, really sick and weepy, and it just looked awful. So the main plant, it is coming back slowly but surely. You can see there's new growth on it. This is a new leaf. There's 3 new leaves back here, another new leaf here, and then a ton of growth points that are starting. So I'm very happy about that. But what I'm most excited about is the cuttings that I took from it when it was sick, and they are fabulous. So here I have one. They both live in water and they're doing beautifully. You can see that this one's starting to put out some fenestrations, which is what the holes or slits in the leaves are called. Stunning. I'm obsessed. But this one, this is my favorite. Look at this. Look at that leaf. It's huge. It's like bigger than my head. I'm so proud of this plant and how it has jumped back. And I think because I love how this looks, I'm just going to continue to let it live in water because it's just beautiful and clean looking. And it's got a ton of roots. Like the roots are kind of taking over in here. So I might have to cut those back a little bit. But yeah, so there's my updates. I wanted to give you a little bit of a update, I guess. I wanted to update you on everything that's been going on because it has been a while. I've been really bad about putting out videos, especially long form videos, because social media has kind of been a sad place for me lately. But we're coming back around, and keep holding me accountable and asking for updates on things that you want to hear about. And I will see you all next time. Keep an eye out in my shorts and my stories for more videos too.